Welcome, welcome, my friends. We are on time. This is Dr. Neelam. Super excited to be here. Let me see if my things are going. Awesome, awesome. Looks like my sound is working, and I am so excited. And happy Easter, everyone. If you're new to me, come and say hello. Say I'm new. And let's see. All right. I am here. I'm so excited. I was just chatting with my beautiful friend, and laughter is our best medicine, right? There was one typo, and I'm just laughing here because, you know, we're going through such a transformational time, and I just want to create this space to share that we are incredibly supported by our divine guides and angels. One of the ways our angels support us is through healing in our energy systems, which is called chakras in spiritual science. It's related to so much of our mental, emotional, psychological energies, spiritual energies that can impact our well-being. So if you're new to me, say hello and come and type in a question. um if you'd like to get a reading, go ahead and type it here. So let's see if I can see the comments. Okay, comments. Now I can see everybody. All right. So I am using this StreamYard, so it should be able to let you post it. Um, and also, if you want to join me behind the scene without showing your pictures, or you can also join me here. So I'll just post this link. 5 years ago, when I wanted to share the wisdom of wellness and the spiritual science. Thank you, my friend. I was drawn to share with the simple and the most profound, concept of chakra, which I have been learning and studying since the age of, oh my goodness, maybe I was in grade school. I forgot the time. There was this spiritual movies called Ramayan. There was this beautiful series where they talked about the power of, intuition and power of um, inner healings and knowing through chakras, but nobody was teaching how do you tap into this intuition. So I was always open to all these beautiful energies, and Dr. Ruby is here. And you know when we are open to the divine guidance, divine supports will show up. So here in our reading, I'm here to just provide the guidance. It can be a fun reading, just be open to it. Maybe there is something that's going in your life, and these readings are really powerful way. You can do a long 1 hour reading to go through your entire energy bodies, or you can just pick one energy center, whatever the guides tell me. That could be a focus for the week or the month if that's something that you're working on. And like I said, I I love, when I'm doing energy work, I love seeing the rainbow colors in our energy bodies, and they talk. They are these beautiful vortexes. These are, like, I call this your reserve banks, right? Either it's depleted, you have overused it, or it is, overactive. It's too much energy in there. So either way is not good. You want to make sure they're balanced and aligned. So as a um, spiritual business teacher and spiritual teacher, my passion is to maximize, uh, your wellness through balancing these energies and giving you the tools that you too can do this. So let's see. I'll do a general guidance for anyone who wants to hear this out, and then I'll go and answer if you have any questions. I know I have friends in my Facebook groups, in my personal page. This is a last minute thing that I got guided to do. And so let's see. So you can take a moment to breathe in and just tune into and focus into your heart space. And let's invite our guides, our Holy Spirits, as to bring us the most beautiful message and guidance where we need to focus our energy on. Or maybe there's a lesson in this energy space. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. Now let's see. So last week, we were shown to focus on our communication. A lot of blue energies was around us, and today, wow, I still see blue, and then green. So I see green and blue energies, communication, and of course, green is for healing. And wow, it's a fun energy. Green is for growth. Growth could be either we're outgrowing our old things that we used to believe in. It could be um, also space where I hear a lot of friends who hold a lot of anxieties and anger of something that they don't have control on. So this week will be in conjunction with our communication, communicating clearly. The full moon energy was there yesterday, which could be strong on our emotions, right? So clearing our throat space for clear communication and also healing our heart space, cleansing and clearing, just setting the intention that my heart center and my throat, these two beautiful communication energies is beautifully aligned and beautifully balanced for my highest good. Let's set this intention and breathe. And I'll go into my group to see if somebody has questions there. Um, because I think the group message doesn't post in here. And if I go directly in Facebook, groups or pages, I might get more people to see it. StreamYard somehow. Um, Probably doesn't show I'm live, but yes, let's set this intention. Let's set the intention for all of our energies. Our auras are cleansed. All of our, energy center, if you can picture them, this beautiful, powerful energy spaces coming from top of your crown and to your center in between your brows, coming to your throat, your heart space, your higher heart space, and your solar plexus. This is where we hold all our emotions. Then our sacral, our feminine energy center, and the root chakra, where we hold our emotions of fears, anxieties, any addictions, whether it's for sweetness or to drugs. That's where the root chakra, that's where all the energies are, stored. So let's just set the intention. All of these energy centers, allowing our divine guides to balance and align them. Yeah, and let's set this intention for our loved ones. Yes, thank you, Dr. Ruby. Not for only for us, for our loved ones, because our energy and others' energies impact us. Have you ever noticed our pets when we are feeling low in our emotions? They pick up our energies. Uh, I remember my sister, her dog, blessed, Leroy's heart is, in heavens now. He picked up a lot of emotions because my sister, of course, she's a nurse. And if you have family members, I know Dr. Ruby, your hubby is a doctor, and he picks up all these emotions from the patients and the families. And when he comes home, you know, the pets, the kids, the family members, everybody picks up on their energy. So it is so important. We can do so many ways to do a spiritual bath, uh, to cleanse and clear up all of these energies. One of the simplest way, this is one technique that the angels are telling me, um, before coming into your house, if you are responsible for your patients or other people, whether you're teaching, well, if you're working outside, let's start there. What you can do is, before entering your house, take your shoes outside and imagine all of your energies, all of your troubles, all of your workloads, you leave it outside your home. This is one reason, one of the spiritual reasons in our Asian culture, we don't wear shoes inside our house. Nobody talks about it, but there's a reason behind it. It is to leave your troubles outside your home and let the divine guides transmute it out before you enter your home. Or you can do a dry bath, just shake it over your body like a stroke. It's like, okay, I'm just cleansing. Or even if you can have that spray, right? We have sanitizers. If you can have essential oils in it, any essential oils, and just spray it in all of your body as if you're cleansing and clearing your energies. So every day you're coming home, not bringing others, you know, depleted energies with you. So this way, you're coming home as a whole person, as that loving, spouse, as that loving, caring dad or mom, and try it out. Yeah, try it out because this is such a powerful tool. Because I used to work in the hospital and I had babies. And plus, I had this huge, cemetery outside my, building. So of course, every day I used to cross this. So of course, I used to bless all the souls out there, right? But their energies you're picking up all the time. People are buying. I mean, but buying, born, and people are, transitioning every day when you work in a hospital. So there is so much energies of grief and fear, they come on to us. So I hear a lot of friends saying, I am feeling so anxious, I'm feeling so fearful, because maybe ask yourself, is this my energy or I have picked up somebody else's energy? And you have the power, you don't have to be a healer to heal yourself. You can just ask your guide, is this energy truly mine? And if it is, please clear it out. And you can use any of the healing system that or I can share more. I like to work with divine guides and angels to help us heal. But healing is coming from an unconditional heart space and setting this intention to heal yourself and heal others. So that was one tip. You can ask the angels, if this is not my energies, the anger, the anxieties, whatever you're feeling, and ask them to send it to bliss, send it to, divine light, and never ever to come back to you or to anyone. That's another powerful technique that they're showing me. I haven't shared this before. You can just ask the angels, in that moment, take nice deep cleansing breath. You can create a meditative space. If you start feeling overly, overwhelmed and anxious, all of a sudden it's like you feel like crying, you don't know where, all of a sudden you're feeling all of these emotions coming over you, just take a moment, tell everybody, give me 5 minutes. So step out. Either you want to go out in nature, go in your car, or in your own meditative space. You can just go and take nice, deep cleansing breath. Invite in your guides. If you're drawn to any spiritual tools like crystals, or any sacred symbols or pictures, cross, anything, you can hold it and ask the divine's presence to come and clean and clear you. And the more sensitive we are, and the more loving, the more open our heart space is, the more we're going to pick up all these energies. So we can ask the divine guides to give me a spiritual, angelic healing bath. I call it waterfall light. And so one is, the shoe technique. Before coming you inside your home, you can leave the shoe outside and, just set the intention, all the, troubles, energies that no longer, support you, to stay outside you or outside your home. Second is, whenever you start feeling, anxious, or, it's not you, catch yourself and just tell everyone, give me some time. I need some space. And this way we take our power back. Our loved ones, our co-workers, our employees, clients, they will love you for doing this. Maybe the patients won't, but make sure we are always doing this, so we are cleansed and cleared. And let's see, Dr. Ruby is saying, she says, yes, rough day. I know, COVID and patients and tax seasons. Oh, yes, today is tax day, right? Yeah, I wasn't planning. See, thank you, Dr. Ruby. See, isn't it powerful? I think, a lot of people needed to hear this, as, as teachers and healers and doctors. um I know people put, doctors on a pedestal, or spiritual teachers and healers on a, on a higher level, but we are humans. We are busy moms and parents, and running a family, running our spiritual practices. um we pick up a lot of energies, our nurses, our doctors, our heroes, our school teachers, they pick up so much energies from students, and students coming from different backgrounds. And we play so many roles. Let's give a, big shout out to all the teachers and our health care heroes for doing this. um, there's no amount of money that can compensate the amount of, compromises these heroes goes through every day to show up, um, carrying their own problems, but putting the smile so they can be fully present for, others. And these are powerful, powerful things. And so let's review, focusing on our throat and our heart space. And when you start feeling anxious or anxieties and fears, you can ask your divine guides and angels to cleanse and clear. Ask yourself the simple question, if this is my energy or somebody else's. And it asks, take that couple of minutes to meditate, what do I need to do? And if you are, if you're healing or doing teachings every day like I do, I meet a lot of students, do a lot of sessions. Sometimes I get back to back sessions, and in between I'm reminded to slow down and do my own spiritual, practices, like 5 minutes of meditation. And I do this waterfall, spiritual bath or dry bath. I hope you apply these techniques. And if there is no other person who wants to ask anything, how do you like to get a reading, Dr. Ruby? Would you like to have one? um, Dr. Ruby is such a beautiful sister and soul, um, who continues to inspire me in so many ways. And I'm so ever grateful, for listening to my guides and angels to meet her 5 years or 4 or 5 years ago in a spiritual business event. And I knew intuitively, I'm here not to learn, but maybe there is a divine purpose to meet one soulful friend. And I'm so glad I trusted. So cleansing and clearing our, chakras also helps us to tap into our intuition. And no matter where we are, but you will start to trust it, even though it's like everything, there will be resistance in your way. Like when I showed up for the event, my throat, I was going through a clearing process. I had sore throat, I couldn't speak. uh you know um and then there was a 4-day event. And so there was a lot of resistance showing up for me to cancel my flight, right? But then internally my angels and guides were saying, yes, this is for you. We're supporting you. It's bigger than just a business meeting. And I'm so glad I trusted that intuition. The resistance of sore throat, all of the things. When we want to step up into our higher purpose, there'll be a lot of resistance, right? But when you start to trust that, you'll be so divinely guided. Oh, Dr. Ruby is so amazing. She loves these tips, and she's here. And friends, she is supporting me on this call, because not to just show how amazing we are, but we are also very very grounded parents and teachers, and we too go through our own transformational journey. And yeah. Oh, Dr. Ruby is so amazing. So let's do, a guidance to Dr. Ruby. You can close your eyes and take a nice deep cleansing breath, and let's allow the guides to see what is coming for you. Where does she need to focus her energy, or just set the intention, whatever it is that you need support and guidance on. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Um, So because I know my beautiful doctor sister here, Dr. Ruby, um, so the root chakra is showing up. And of course, this is what we were speaking earlier about, because like I said, uh, she's a doctor, married to another doctor, and they have a lot of COVID cases, and the risk of exposure, and having kids who are super super intuitive and sensitive. It causes a daily fear in our life for our own safety, in our child's safety. I go through that every day. So the red energy chakras are showing up because of that. It's the normal mom's fear. They're showing me this is a normal mom's fear, but they're also showing me during this process of, as doctors and moms, we are going through, is we're also discovering our own inner strength. And of course, Dr. Ruby has her own divine guides who is here. And there's a spirit guide and also a divine guide supporting her through this transition as a mom and as a doctor. And they're also reminding um, so here, of course, anytime when we go through, like I said, spring is a season of rebirthing, rediscovery. So this is a very vulnerable time as leaders for us to slow down and reconnect with our true self and our divine, connect to our inner divinity, and connect with our own inner powers and gifts. So they are reminding this transition phase is really powerful. It might not seem like, it seems like everything is going haywire because there is so much happening, but they are supporting you so much. Like, you're so supported, Dr. Ruby. There's no surprise here. I've never seen, a spirit guide. Almost they're showing me, what owls are symbol of wisdom. So it's like stepping into your inner wisdom, and then you're such a wise friend and teacher also. And they wanted to own this. Owning our gifts is such a challenge. And also, they're showing me, whenever the angels they show up, there's always about self-love and self-healings. And here they're showing me the word soulmate. Soulmate is you connecting to your own inner divine. And this is such a beautiful message, and I think it is so applicable to so many friends here. Even though if I haven't picked up a card for anybody else, but this is so right on. It's about, rediscovering ourselves, getting in touch with our own inner purpose and our own inner wisdom, connecting to your guides. They are here supporting you. And heart chakra, they're like expanding your heart chakra, and the resistance, like these sicknesses, their resistance, their way of clearing, also clearing our energy bodies of all the lies that have been told to us. There's also resistance of, uh, I always call this, these are symptoms when we're stepping into our highest truth. And it feels like flu like symptoms. It feels like our body is so tired. It's like the fatigue is there, but this is cleansing, it's a detox symptoms. That's what they're showing me. Dr. Ruby is, let me see what she's typing here. She's missing out. Oh my goodness. Okay, right on. See, you're so intuitive. And yeah, and then, going through this physical changes like flu like symptoms, these are releasing also. And I do like want to hear a little bit more about, they're showing me about the importance of so many. Yeah, I love it. I'll just surrender into whatever they need to share with us. And yeah, so when I say, they said, a soulmate, to, connecting to your inner divinity, it's also about embracing the truth of who we are. uh, and no longer living a lie that, you just have to. So this could be also, for me, for the longest time, was that, how do I show up as a, as a powerful educator? How can I mix spirituality with, practical science and practical wisdoms? And there wasn't any right answer, so I had to just, embody. I am both spiritual and practical teacher. I'm both, a master of healings and meditation, at the same time master of business success and growth. So that was my truth, but I had to, um, yeah, and showing up. This is what we're doing in the inside the angelic blessing cycle, showing up as who we are. We are more than I know we just said it at the same time. We are, we are this diverse. We are more than this physical body, right? We are more than, and I think that spiritual truth is, this is what COVID is also showing us, that we don't have to wear the mask of just a professional title, like, okay, I'm a doctor, or I'm a teacher, I'm a chartered accountant, or I'm a CPA, whatever, right? Because for longest time you had to be this black and white of, personality. But now, like here, I have a colorful personality, I have an interesting colorful background. And I think the more we begin to embrace this who we are, that helps us to shine our light out. And even if we are having the bad day, we don't have to pretend we know it all. We don't have to pretend, look at me, I have a fabulous life. We're human and we are divine at the same time. So this is a beautiful message for Dr. Ruby and for all of us. They're saying it's for all of us, is to embrace the truth of who you are. And speaking of truth, that's why the overall blue energy was showing. And embracing your truth. Yes, so this week will be, embracing your truth and choosing love and freedom through transformation, and any resistance to commitment, and just, have any resistance to unexpected outcome. So new truths will be revealed, just so it says like stepping and owning your authentic self, and you're opening your heart space, your hidden treasure box, and then trusting the next step in your life. um, so they want to do a quick cleansing for Dr. Ruby and for all of our beautiful leaders and mothers who are stepping into their power. And I know it was for me too. The more I wanted to step into my truth, there was so many resistance. I was going through a cleansing, clearing phase. Yes, because of the culture we were born and raised into, I still get judgments, right? And we have to just continue to just let it go. We have to continue, like I said, healing is a journey, and the more we are shown to step into our power, more of this resistance will show. And that is another way of the ego created mind to create fears that we are not good enough, we don't have the perfect, taglines or group names. Oh my god, I changed my group name so many times, right, with the energy. And but at the same time, I don't give up. So that's one thing I've learned, is don't give up. Yes, you might need to take some time off to heal. Do that. Do that. And I think when you become true to yourself, your soulmate, uh, students and friends, everybody will be drawn to you, and they'll be here to support you in your journey. And I know for me, Dr. Ruby has been here for me. We have grown so much over the years together. And this is such a beautiful space to be together. I know, right? Oh my God, you said it. Yes, I'm a mom, I'm a teacher, healer. Oh my God, yes, all of this, So I'm embracing all of this in the extra mummy weight that even my baby's 80 years old, they're still there. Okay. So just embrace all of who you are, and we're doing more deeper work of healings and clearings, and coming in a space to see whatever the resistance are showing up. I have so many beautiful healers friends and teachers who are not spiritual teachers or healers, but they're school teachers, or they are friends who are still working in the corporate world, but they're stepping into owning the spiritual gifts. And I welcome all friends. If this is, you're stepping into the truth of, embodying all of your gifts, and internally you're meant to share your gifts to the world, but you don't know how, I want to invite you that, I've created a beautiful space. I call it the Angelic Blessing Academy, a blessing cycle where we come and clear our resistance so we can cultivate inner love, where we can cultivate um, and release all the blocks so we can have more compassion for ourselves. We can enjoy the truth of who we are, and support each other, hold the sacred space for us to grow together. And of course, with me, with the angelic, team, we do all these chakra activations and balancing and meditations, and just the support. It's an amazing space, and we go more deeper and share more truths, the beauty is not me, it's about your energy. It's you bringing your divine guides and angels, and they sharing the gifts of healings. Each month is an angelic activation. Like today we had a quick, cleansing to release any resistance, and few tips to clear our energies for our family and for ourselves, and guidance on tapping into your heart space and communication, and also to embody all of who you are. So I would love you to come and connect and learn more. And thank you so much for joining. This is an amazing space. And thank you so much, Dr. Ruby, for joining me. I want to go inside my blessing membership group because I promised them I'll answer any questions they have. So I'm gonna hop on to another call. Thank you so much.